Let's see question number 3. It is given express the following numbers in standard form. So what is standard form? To write very large numbers or very small numbers, we use standard form. So let's see what it is. Any number can be expressed as a decimal number between 1 decimal 0 and 10 decimal 0, including 1 decimal 0, multiplied by a power of 10. Such a form of a number is called standard form. So in the standard form, we write it like this: a into 10 raised to power n. This is the standard form, where it lies between 1.0 and 10.0. Okay, and including 1.0, that means it can be equal to 1. It must greater than 1 but must less than 10. So this is a, and n will be positive for large numbers and it will be negative for very small numbers. Here we will learn how to write very large numbers in the standard form. For example, we have 5 and 6 zeros. So in the standard form, it can be simply written as 5 into 10 raised to power 6. So here 5, it lies between 1 and 10 and 10 raised to power 6. It is a large number, so power is positive. So we have the standard form 5 into 10 raised to power 6. So here the number, it is multiplied with the power of 10. Now if we have 549 and 6 zeros. So if we write it like this, 549 and 10 raised to power 6, is that a standard form? No. It is not a standard form, because here the number 549, it doesn't lie between 1 and 10. So we are to write this number between 1 and 10. And how it can be written? So for that we will write here 5 decimal 49. We will write this number 5 decimal 49. But we cannot write the number like this. So here first we need to multiply 5 decimal 49 with 100. Then it will be 549. Because you have learnt already that if a decimal is there and multiplying by 100, so decimal will shift 2 digits to the right side. So the 549, it can be written as 5 decimal 49 into 100. And already we have 10 raised to power 6. So the required standard form is 5.49 into 10 raised to power 2 plus 6, that is 8 zeros. So it is power 8. 5 decimal 49 multiplied 10 raised to power 8. So this is the required standard form for this large number. Now let's do question number 3. So here we have given 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So in the standard form, it can be written as 5 into 10 raised to power 7. And in the second part also, same as 7 into 10 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 zeros. We'll write in the power and it will be 10 raised to power 6. So this is the standard form of this number. Now we have the number 31865 and 5 zeros. So if we write into the power of 10, so it can be written as 31865, 31,865 into 10 raised to power 5. But to write in the standard form, this number should be less than 10. So there we need to use the decimal. So here if we want to put the decimal here after 3, then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 digits after the decimal. So if we use the decimal here, then we need to multiply by 4 zeros. Okay, because there are 4 digits, so we need to multiply by 4 zeros, and it is 10 raised to power 5. So the final answer is, it is 3.1865 into 10 raised to power, now total how many zeros? 4 and 5, 9. So this is the required standard form. Now same as here, 3,90,878. Here no zeros are given, but we need to write this in the standard form. For that we will use decimal. So decimal will come after 3. Only then it can be less than 10. And so if we are putting the decimal here and 5 digits are behind, so we need to multiply also by 5 zeros. So it will be 3.90878 into 10 raised to power 5. Okay. In fifth part we have 39,087.8. So here already we have given decimal, but this decimal we want after 3. Only then it will lie between 1 and 10. So we will shift this decimal. So it will be 3.9087. Now how many places we have shifted the decimal? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore it will come 10 raised to power 4. And here decimal will be shifted 3 places. So it will come 3.90878 into 10 raised to power 3. So this is question number 3 of exercise 13.3.